it was tougher, to be honest. I kind of got a bit of a lifeline last year when, lucky enough, I got a sponsor with FHO came on board, and I said we were sitting at home. There was nothing really happening at home in Ireland, so we took an opportunity to come here. On the bike that we were on, it was even tougher because we were on a super stock bike basically, but it was hard. I was more nervous in the grid here than I was at a TT or Northwest or Ulster. Maybe because I'm nearly the oldest on the grid now. But no, it was really enjoyable. It brought me on a lot as a rider and in other ways too. So I was very appreciative when I got the offer to come back this year. With no roads this year, it would have been very hard for me to continue for a whole season racing. So very appreciative and looking forward to the challenge ahead. We learned a lot last year. We learned a few of the tracks. We learned what it takes and what I needed to be fitter and probably lose a couple of stone and a few other things. But no, it was a good learning step for what has come for this year. Yeah, I was a little bit apprehensive because I didn't know Xavi at the start, but straight away when I met him, put my mind at ease. He's a really nice fella, and there's a lot of knowledge there from a lot of years in World Superbikes as well as BSB. Pete as well, he's raced nearly as long as I am, so he knows these bikes inside out. The team know the bikes inside out. To be able to sit in on the briefings afterwards and learn off the two lads and what they're reiterating to the team, that's something I never had to do. I used to have to talk to myself in the back of the truck, so that's all new as well, but I'm learning a lot off them. It's making me better straight away. I'm going better than I have done ever, so it's obviously working, but there's a lot to learn with the bike. There's a lot to learn with myself, so we'll get there. It's been good so far. Yeah, definitely there's a huge difference. We went out last year, as I said, on a super stock bike. To sit on something like this now, it's probably the best bike I've ever sat on as well. So, but the difference that the wings make was the biggest thing for me. Coming out of pit lane, Pete had said it to me that they make a huge difference. I thought he was, okay, maybe blowing it up a bit, but no, it turned out they make a huge difference. It makes a difference to everything, but everything on the bike is new. It's the best it can get. It made a huge difference. It made my life a lot easier to ride as well because the team had so much knowledge with it. It's not much different to last year's bike or the year before, so they have a lot of data and a lot of stuff on it. So I'm very grateful. It's a little bit easier that way. It's not a whole new thing for the team. So yeah, it was my fastest lap time and it came quite easy. I kind of didn't want to go out and start crashing or doing that in city. I didn't want to go fast, try and go fast straight away and not learn the bike. So I just learned the bike and took it from there. But the last couple of sessions we kind of got down to some okay lap times. It's not maybe my favourite track, so we'll push on from that and hopefully get some good time everywhere else. Yeah, I've always this year I looked at trying to get points, trying to get into the points every now and then. Trying to challenge for points every weekend is my main goal. Through an odd wet race here and there, and you never know what might happen. But no, realistically, like the times are so tight, and it's the hardest champ I've raced ever. I was lucky enough to race in America and race all over the place, and this is the hardest national championship there is. So to be challenged for points, I'd be very happy. But to be not wrecking a bike every weekend and just improving as well, you know, that's a big thing. There's no pressure on me to do anything. I'm kind of looking forward to the roads for next year as well. So, but it's a big step for me to do a full season here this year. So I'm relishing it. It's starting, getting going. It's been a long off season. No, I'm really looking forward to seeing the crowds back as well. Like, I know a lot of them might know me, but it's good to have people around. Like, it's good to have that buzz and that atmosphere around. We kind of miss that. You miss that, especially from coming from like the TT or Northwest. It's huge crowds as well. So it'd be great to have crowds back, and yeah, hopefully have a few Irish flags flying around the place. Since I'm the only Southern Irish rider now in Superbikes, unfortunately, Jack has moved down to Supersport, so left me alone. But hopefully we can fly the Irish flag.